What do you know about the end of the world and the second coming of Jesus Christ? From time to time, we have heard many things about the end of the world. There are many movies and fictional stories about the end times. However, the end of the world is not just a scientific fiction. In fact, a day will come when the earth will cease to exist. Scientists have many different views about the end of the world. Some of these apocalyptic ideas can be listed as follows. Many predict that our ecosystem may collapse due to the global warming. Another very popular view is that an asteroid may collide with our planet just like in Jurassic era. Many scientists have said that world may come to an end due to a nuclear war. The most recent view about the doomsday is the global pandemic threat. However, today we observe the signs of the end of the world, and today's readings are also about the end times. Today's gospel passage tells us about the second coming of Jesus Christ at the end of the world, and it warns us to stay awake. At the very outset of the gospel passage, Jesus quotes the episode of the great flood during Noah's time. People during Noah's time were preoccupied with all the worldly pleasures, and their focus was on eating, drinking, getting married, and practicing all the hedonistic practices. They were blinded by the worldly pleasures, and they were not in their senses until the flood came and swept them away. Only Noah and his family were awake and got prepared prior to the flood. Secondly, Jesus tells us that at the end of the world, only some would be saved. Jesus says that out of the two men at the field, only one would be saved. And out of the two women at the mill, only one would be taken. This means only the righteous will enter into salvation and the wicked will be condemned. In this farewell discourse of Jesus, he gives us the warning to stay awake, to be alert and prepare ourselves for his second coming. Lord Jesus continuously reminds us that the end will come at an unexpected hour. St. Paul in the second reading also reminds us about the hour. It means the hour of the second coming. St. Paul wants us to get up from our sleep and stay vigilant for the second coming of Christ. He advises us to illuminate our darkened hearts with the light of Christ. Further, St. Paul instructs us to give up our sinful behavioral patterns, namely drunkenness, lust, sexual immorality, hatred, and jealousy. These works of the flesh will disqualify us in our effort to welcome Jesus at his second coming. Therefore, we have to be watchful and become pure in heart in order to welcome Christ. In our own lives, as we are getting closer to the blessed Christmas, let us prepare ourselves to welcome Jesus. As we begin the season of Advent, Jesus wants us to be spiritually prepared. Just like the people during Noah's time who were eating, drinking, and making merry, we too can be distracted by the commercialized Christmas of this world. As we get closer to the month of December, many people in the world get crazy over enjoying their Christmas season. Advertisements on television and social media would tempt us to become so greedy. The tendency is to buy more food, alcohol, beverages, and to consume them till we lose our senses. Modern Christmas parties and entertainment would give us more temptations through immodest dresses and lustful behaviors. The rat race for Christmas shopping to buy more clothes, toys, and equipment would generate jealousy and over-attachment. Therefore, as we begin this Advent, let us become conscious about ourselves and get ready to welcome Christ. Let us give more attention to our daily prayers, holy masses, and doing charity so that we may stay spiritually awake to welcome Jesus Christ.